Fellas. How do I sound? I should sound loud and clear, hopefully, but you never know. What's going on, everybody? What's shaking Fitz? What's shaking Control? Sound good? Nice. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Saturday. No, it's not usually the day that I stream, but like I said, I have been swamped with exams. So I have been extremely busy. Like every waking moment has been spent pretty much studying for exams, and then the very little bit of time in between that when I'm not burnt the fuck out, I actually tried to be going back to editing some videos, you know what I mean? Just little clips from stream here and there, little things like that. Nothing too crazy, but I want to get back into that rhythm, you know? Like spend like an hour a day and you can maybe make some clips for the week, you know? Like try, you know? That's the goal. What exams? So I'm back in college, right? And I swear the professors like to plan out all of the exams at the same time, right? Like not everybody's on the same curriculum and the same like, we're gonna take a test this day, blah blah blah, but it feels like they talk to each other and they try to take the exams and put them as close to each other as possible, you know what I mean? That type of thing. I didn't even know you were in school. Right on. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I actually, there was some real fuckery that happened at my job. I work in HVAC normally, and it just put such a like sour taste in my mouth. I was like, dude, I'm done with this trade. I can't. I fucking hate this. I'm sick of this. So I actually decided to go back into college. Right now, I'm a computer science major, but anything can happen, right? I could switch, right? But I also do know of certain jobs in HVAC that I could still apply computer science to that would land me a well-paying job that would not have me out here doing hard fucking labor, you know? But there's a lot of paths I can go down with that, so we'll see, right? We'll see. So that's what I'm doing. Swamped in exams, dude. Like swamped in exams. But this is the first weekend in like a month and a half where I have no exams next week. I don't have any like presentations, none of that shit. You know what I mean? So we get to just chill, vibe, as the kids like to say, and have a good time. It's funny when people shit on going to school in the US as if being in a trade is everyone's cup of tea. It's so crazy to me that, like, it used to be the opposite, right? It used to be like, oh, dude, trades were looked down on and college is where it's at, right? Like, when I was growing up, people were like, trades are stupid, trades are for stupid people, and if you go to college, you're guaranteed like a really great job or a well-paying job, right? And as time has gone on, the perception has shifted the opposite way completely. It's fucking crazy. Because now you hear, oh, bro, school is a scam. You pay for classes and you don't even have to blah, blah, blah. A trade is where it's at because they only teach you the shit that's relevant to your job. And it's like, while that second statement is true, yes, a trade will only teach you the things that are relevant to that job, whereas a degree, you have to kind of be more well-rounded. I personally don't see the point in that, but whatever. It really does seem like the perception has changed, where now it's like, why are you going to college? College is a scam. Go, be an electrician, be a plumber. And it's like, that's like, okay, but those jobs still require a lot of hard labor, and a lot of the guys, because I've been doing this shit for 8 years, a lot of the guys that I know are either in their early to mid 30s or they're like mid 50s and are already just breaking down body wise, and they cannot continue doing the trade. It is not a trade, or excuse me, any of these like blue collar jobs, right? Like the trade jobs, any of these are not easy to stay physically capable to do them for a long period of time. You're gonna be bent over, you're gonna be like on your hands and knees, you're gonna be fucking up your wrists, your joints. It's bad on the body. That's why a lot of them do pay pretty decent, but a lot of it fucking man. So literally, I don't know a single guy that I've known in HVAC that is like, they're gonna get to enjoy their retirement. Most guys don't make it to retirement because it fucks up your body so bad. Not to mention the insane hours. And here's the little curveball that people don't think about. Society as a whole is becoming way meaner and shittier, right? Like, when I used to do jobs in people's houses, people would be like, here's the unit, do you need anything? If not, I'm just gonna go back to like watching TV or like back to my work from home job, whatever. In the past like 2, 3, 4 years that I've been working this trade, people have been like, don't steal anything. Like, very explicitly telling me, don't steal shit, as if I need to be told that. Or they will follow me around when I'm doing the job, or they'll like as I'm working in their basement, they just kind of like go down the stairs and watch me for like 10-15 minutes. And it's like, Jesus, dude, the amount of trust that we have for each other as a society has plummeted. The amount of like respect that we give each other, like all of it is just gone. It's fucked up, man. Like, you can't even just, like, somebody whose job is to go to your house and do the shit in your house, you don't even trust them to do it? Fuck. Yeah, I literally had people be like, don't steal. It happened twice. Twice in 1 month in the last place I was at. Yeesh. Don't get me wrong, the school system is fucked in the US, but so many people in trades have told me I'm a moron for paying for school here. Well, that's not necessary. I would not tell anybody who is in college that they're stupid for going to college, because it's like, that's just not true, right? But I didn't want to be in a trade. Yeah, exactly. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you. If you have no interest in it, you know, why? Why would you do it? And who's just like, trades are becoming the way that people will be like, get a college degree, you can get a good job, blah, blah, blah. That path isn't really accessible anymore because we're in like an insane recession right now. We're about to hit the second Great Depression, bro. Unemployment is up. Prices are up. New job down. Like, there are less new jobs now than there were any given month of last year. If that makes, did I say that right? Any given month last year? Yeah, you get my point. It's bad. It's really fucking bad out here. And the only industry that doesn't seem to have been affected by all the layoffs and like the lack of employment, all that, is the medical industry. Because now people are living longer, people are healthier technically than before, so everybody's living longer, which means that you need more people in the medical field to keep up with the demand of medical people needed, if that makes sense. That's the only industry that hasn't been affected. Tech, engineering, manufacturing, everything is down. I'm not a fucking expert or anything, but it is relevant to me very much so I keep up with this shit. Also think university experience is invaluable in just being a person that understands the system and experiences people from other walks of life. That is 100% true. That is extremely true. There's a reason why people that are educated are majority liberal, but let's not get into that today. Like, low-key, that's always on the back of my mind, is like, I'm taking these classes, and one of them is cultural anthropology. It's a required class for my major, where they talk about how like gender and race and ethnicity and a lot of these things are like, look, some of this stuff is genetic, but the way that people identify, like, who cares, right? Like, let people be what they want to be type of thing. And the professor always says, like, there's a lot of the stuff on this curriculum that is banned in a lot of red states. Like, you could go to prison in Florida, Texas for teaching this stuff in college, because it's like pushing the agenda of like you were saying, right? But like you said, we don't gotta get into all that. What you're saying, you get what I'm saying. It's fucking silly how much people in this country push ignorance, like active ignorance. It's fucking crazy. But I can criticize it, and nobody could be like, well, I'm more patriotic, blah, blah, blah. I serve my fucking country, right? I'm a Marine. I earned the right to criticize it. And criticize does not equal not loving it or not caring. It's the opposite. I criticize it because I care. I criticize it because we could be better, but we're actively choosing to be worse at every fucking turn. Well, so the Langland class I took at uni was an African-American lit class taught by a Nigerian professor. Got more out of that class than anything else. Damn. I think I have like dude, what sorry. My next semester, one of the classes I'm taking is LGBT history. I didn't, respectfully, I'm not saying this to be mean or rude, I didn't know there was enough LGBT history to create a class out of it. Right? So I'm actually really interested to be like, what the hell is this class gonna be about? What is this gonna be like? I have no idea. But I'm very interested. That'd be cool. Definitely didn't exist 10 years ago when I was in school. Yeah. Like, there is some interesting shit that is going to be available to us as time goes on, but if shit keeps happening in this country the way that it is, we're gonna, like, we're actively taking away shit like that. We're taking away diversity and education. We're going backwards. This Mega Man lore is deep. I mean, it's all related, bro. It's all related. Look, we're literally, hold on, let me prop these buttons. We're literally in a school right now, bro. Higher learning is very valuable and expensive. That is one thing that, like, one semester in my college is 10K, and I have the GI Bill, which means that it is paid for, but I still had to dish out $1,000 just for I don't fucking know what. There's dumbass things like student fees and dining fees and parking fees, and I'm like, what the hell is a student fee? Why is it $200? What the hell is a dining fee? Because I don't have any dining privileges, right? How is that $500? I haven't used it at all. Do I get free food? Nobody told me that. And then the parking fees is one thing, but I don't know if they double charge me or what. Because I asked for the fucking breakdown of my money, like the expenses. And I'm like, the GI Bill's supposed to cover everything tuition based. What is this extra $1,000 that I have to pay out of pocket for? Because respectfully, I don't care who you are. $1,000 that you didn't know you had to pay, that's a lot of money out of nowhere that you have to pay for. So I'm a little upset about that, but I can't sign up for my next semester of classes until this is settled. So I just bit the bullet. I fucking paid for it. But next semester, I'm gonna keep a real fucking close eye. Because if I'm paying for shit and I can use it, but nobody told me that, I'm gonna fucking use it. Best believe I'm gonna triple load up on the chicken teriyaki sticks at the dining hall or whatever the fuck it is that I'm paying for. I don't know. I actually don't know what the breakdown is, but I'm doing good on my classes, right? I was very worried as somebody who has not been in college in no shit, maybe 8 years, 7 years. I was really worried that because my brain has not been in active education mode, I was like, bro, what if I'm like not able to keep up with the shit that I am being taught? And not just that, what if I've forgotten good, like, studying techniques, you know? It's things like that. Like, what if the way that I study is inefficient compared to the way that people study in this day and age? It's 100% possible, right? What the hell is this? Subscribe to earn drops, get rewards by purchasing or gifting subs to my channel, blah, blah, blah. It says, it's showing like a Discord thing being like, subscribe to earn drops. It just distracted the fuck out of me. Showed up as like a giant green banner. I was like, what the hell is this? But anyway, you get the point, right? Like, I feel like I was really worried that my methods of self-teaching and studying were outdated or inefficient. It turns out the opposite might be true. Everybody's reliance on laptops may be a detriment to the way that people learn, like self-teach, compared to good old pen and paper and repetition, you know? I was a neuroscience major and did a lot of research on memory. Whoa. Specifically on study and recall conditions. Oh. Okay. Actually, like, if you don't mind, if you have anything to say about that, I would fucking love to hear it. Obviously, I'm not... Why do I do this? I literally use the chips in the incorrect order. I am so chopped. I'm the chuz, bro. Who the fuck let me on the sticks? I'm sure they're regretting it. But yeah, like... Look, as somebody who, you know, I haven't had to college in a very long time, and now all of a sudden, my life got twisted and upside down. I'm over here trying to get an education. The big thing that has helped me, I think we talked about this the last stream, is the Pomodoro. I don't even know if I said it right, but the study method of like, do 30 minutes of studying, 10 minutes take a break, or 50 minutes studying, 10 minutes take a break. That's the one that I do. I think it's 25-5 and 50-10. I do that, and then I do like, just, I don't know what else to call it other than repetition, right? Of like, I write down every term and then I try to apply every term so that it makes sense in my brain. You know how people say, sorry, people say that you're not an expert until you're able to break down a term or a phrase or like anything, unless you're able to break it down to somebody who doesn't know anything, right? That type of thing. And so if I'm able to translate a term in a way that I understand it, it makes it a lot easier for my brain to be like, that's what that means. Studying in a condition is similar to what you recall, or test taking condition will be the better. I didn't know that. I didn't know that at all. That makes a lot of sense. You hear about how like people will take breath mints and pop them in while they're studying, and then they pop in a breath mint during the exam, and that supposedly helps because it's like your brain is trying to connect that sensation to when you were studying. It's fucking crazy how the brain works, dude. Seriously. If your test is in a library with classroom seating, it's best to study for that material in a library with classroom seating. That's crazy to me. I just do this because it like helps keep my mind focused. I am so blessed. I don't know how else to put this. I am incredibly blessed that my attention span is solid. My ability to focus and concentrate on a task is really good. I'm able to block out everything but the task that I'm doing. And I feel like that's why I'm a good test taker, apart from like, you know, if it's multiple choice, you just cross out the shit that you know is wrong, so you at least give yourself better odds, but that's a different thing. It is a gift that a lot of people apparently don't have, and I feel bad because how do you measure somebody's intelligence at a task or a thing? I feel like exams are good at studying your memory, short-term memory, really, maybe not long-term, but you get what I mean. It's like, what do you have to do to best remember and, like you said, recall the things that you study for, you know? And the worst part is that, like, I go into almost every test feeling unconfident, but then I'll come out of it with really good scores. I'm not going to show you guys my scores, but please take my word for it. They're really good scores. Obviously not recommended, but if you were to study while smoking marijuana, your recall ability may actually be better if you're smoking marijuana compared to being sober. I wonder why that is. If you were to study while smoking, your recall may be better if you're smoking compared to being sober. Is it because of the state of mind? Because that's the first place my brain goes to, is like, because you're relaxed, right? It's very low pressure, very non-stressful. Stress definitely does not help, right? Mostly study the effect of being under the influence for studying and test taking. That's fucking cool. Mostly because it exaggerates the connection of the two and made it easier to study generally. Wow. The effect of being under the influence for studying and test taking. That's crazy. Like seriously, it is so fascinating to me the way that that works. To the point where control. It's very funny that you're here. I'm just gonna show this to you, right? I'm gonna load up my YouTube page. It takes a couple seconds because I have like a billion tabs, like all over the place. Let's call it. How far do I need to scroll in order to get this? Okay, not too far. So a lot of my YouTube recommended feed, we are going to take a moment just to show this to you. A lot of my YouTube recommended feed is a lot of like YouTube people that are good for studying advice. I'm just going to put that up. There's one guy that shows up all the time, and it's yeah, here we go. Justin Song. I'm just going to show this to you guys, right? Boom. This guy. This guy shows up on my YouTube recommended feed all the fucking time. A learning coach and former medical doctor with over a decade of experience teaching people to learn efficiently, right? And I will admit this, what it says here is exactly what he does. He teaches you how to learn efficiently, the best way to learn, right? And I gotta say, I have watched some of these, pretty fucking good. A lot of it feels like it's like common sense stuff that it's just good test taking habits, like what you said. But it really is like, it's just good ways to knock out distractions and efficiently learn, such as taking little breaks in between. Because if you're looking at something for an hour, 2 hours, at some point you're going to get diminishing returns, right? At some point. So it's best to just stop, take a break, declutter your brain. Don't go on your phone. Don't play no fucking Uma Musume. And whatever you do, do not goon. No goon. No goon zone. And then go back to it after the 10 minutes with a refreshed brain, ready to take in that information again. It's fucking cool, man. Other stuff is studying for 30 minutes per day is better than cramming for 6 hours in one night. That is so fucking true. That is so fucking true. That's what I've been doing, and it has worked wonders, dude. I will literally study for 5, 6, 7 hours, not necessarily cramming, but I will study for mad time, and then like later on that day, I will try to apply the shit that I've been studying for hours, right? And I'll be like, what is a list? What is a tuple? And I'll be like, I don't fucking know. Been looking at the paper or at the screen for 6 hours, couldn't tell you. And then I go to bed, and then I wake up the next day, I'm like, what is a list? Ah, yes, a list. And then I fucking give you the explanation. It's crazy. But you're right. That is when all of that gets converted into long-term memory. That's amazing. But the way that people in America study for exams is to cram, unfortunately, not study 30 minutes per day. Which is what I'm trying to do now. Now that I'm ahead of the like exam wave, that's what I've been doing. Like that's what I was doing today, right? I woke up, I hit the gymnasium, and then I studied for a little bit, right? Because I don't have an exam next week at all, I think. And then I have probably an exam the week after that, but that I'm trying to get ahead because I have so much fucking time and I don't want to spend it cramming. I kind of didn't have a choice but to cram because the exams were so fucking like close together. And the worst part of it all is when you have multiple exams on the same day. How the fuck do you study for two things at the same time? Yuck. Yeah, so tomorrow I'll probably do a little more like coding practice, like word problems and then being like, how do you solve this? How do you solve that? Because the final is worth like 30% of your grade. If I pass the final, I will get at least a B on the class. You know? Like I'm trying to get ahead of that cuz if I try to cram, I'm going to do bad on the final. My grade is going to not look pretty. I think I'll pass no matter what, but I want to get the highest grade I can cuz this is shit that's actually going to be applicable to me in the future, you know? 15-30 minutes per day over the course of 2 weeks is better than 7 hours in one day. That's bonkers. That's amazing. That's really good information to have. I'm going to take that seriously. I'm going to really put into practice what it is that you're saying. Goodbye, Justin Sung. I have a random person on my Twitch community telling me how to study properly. Unsubscribe. No, but in all seriousness, like this is good shit, man. It really is. I actually find this stuff really interesting. Like the human brain is so fucking complicated that any chance you get to get concrete information or really solid information, it's so fucking valuable, dude. It's so valuable. The brain is awesome. Control. I know we both said that we shouldn't get into that, but I do want to ask you this. You know how people say that lead exposure leads to like a smaller frontal lobe, and that people who have had lead exposure, you probably know where I'm going with this. People that have had lead exposure tend to have like really short really short attention spans, quick fuse for an attitude, a lack of sympathy, things of this nature. I mean, you correct me if I'm wrong. I've heard that that's what lead poisoning, lead exposure, like that's what it does. Is like it fucks with your frontal lobe, right? And if that is underdeveloped, it can lead to like all this, right? I forget where I saw this. It might have been like a comedian, it might have been like a news reporter. I don't remember, and I would love to draw the article up to show it to you, but I can't because I don't remember where it was from, and this was from months ago. I just haven't had a person to talk to about this, but I think I have like the most qualified person to talk to about this right now. That's why I'm bringing it up. Where a lot of people with underdeveloped or messed up frontal lobes tend to vote a certain way over others because of their lack of empathy, um their lack of being able to take information beyond face value. What was the term? It was something like they don't have the critical thinking skills to question and analyze information that they are given beyond that surface level information. Like if I was like the sky is not blue, it's actually lavender. A lot of people would be like, "All right. Yeah, whatever, dude." But apparently the the task of analyzing it, questioning it, being like, well, why is that? Why? Apparently, the lack of the frontal lobe does that. That's fucking scary. Frontal lobe is definitely critical thinking amongst a bunch of other stuff and is the final portion of the brain to complete its development. What would happen if somebody were to just not fully complete that development? Would they be having a lack of empathy? Do you think that they would be gullible? Trying to think of like the right words for this. I'm not trying to be mean either. It's like when all the dots start connecting in my head. I'm like, "Oh, lead poisoning. Is it even the right thing to say lead poisoning or lead exposure? Or maybe it's the same thing." But basically like this is just the article, right? I have not tried to, Good study to look at is the Phineas Gage incident. That would provide a bit of info into what happens to folks with severe damage to certain parts of their brain. I see you, Phineas Gage, and I raise you a John Fetterman. Hold on, I'm just John. I'm sure you know who this is because it is such a fucking. Even if it's not relevant to your state, it is still worth looking at and being like, what the fuck? So John Fetterman is a senator for representing Pennsylvania, and he had a what? Let me see if I can look it up. John Fetterman injury. I really don't want to give incorrect information. You know what I mean? Senator John Fetterman posts pics of his injured face after fall, reveals he got 20 stitches. So he had a really bad fall at his home that like fucked his head up, right? And he had like a giant, it looked like a square shaped stitching because it was that bad. It was like brutal, right? Senator Fetterman was the Democratic senator of Pennsylvania, representative. Ever since the incident, he has been voting and supporting very strictly not the. I'm trying to be cool. I'm trying to. He's voting against the people that voted him in. He is agreeing with the political party opposite to what he says he is. Does that make sense? And there's been a lot of flip-flopping, especially lately. There is a certain person who believes in space lasers that is like, bro, I'm quitting politics. She made a fucking killing. Like, she's already got hella bread through the roof, which is why she can afford to be like, all right, I'm done with politics. But the fact that like she flipped for 2 weeks and was receiving death threats is just fucking, it's so indicative of what is happening, man. And again, not trying to make it too, you know, but like, come on. It has been a very crazy back half of the year news-wise, especially politics-wise. This shit crazy. There's nothing really useful here. Oh yeah, look. Uh-oh. Wait, is he the culprit? I actually don't remember. The serve bot. Right. Is he gonna like bash it over the back of the head or something? Oh, no. I think I remember what happens. The fact that he can shove this thing in the locker, right? Get in there, nerd! It's like trying to shove a fridge into a locker, but okay. There you go. Or it's like trying to fit a fridge into an air fryer. Wait, he really just did that as a prank. That's fucked. But why can't we just talk to the robot instead? Right? I don't know. Another part of the frontal cortex is that it's a heavy inhibitor into the limbic system, emotional regulation, memory. So if it's weaker, people tend to be more angry, etc. That's so fucked up. I don't like the fact that it can affect your emotions. Memory is one thing, because I feel like that's super complicated, but the fact that it can affect your emotions makes me sad. Because it's like, that's almost like saying some people can't help but to be like really fucking mean and shitty and aggressive because it's just the development of their frontal lobe. That's fucking scary. You think if there was ever a way to help fix that somehow, that people would become way more sympathetic and like kinder to each other? we would have fucking universal healthcare across the planet in days. It'd be like, you know what? We can afford this actually. Let's do that. More active the frontal cortex is, the more it's inhibiting the limbic system, which is why alcohol has such an effect on emotional control, memory, etc. Alcohol is a GABA inhibitor, which means it acts like, but it doesn't actually do anything when it imitates and connects to the receiving neuron. God damn! Alcohol is dangerous. That's really dangerous, dude. Because, like, I have been around a lot of people that drink alcohol, right? Again, I was in the military, and I work a blue-collar job, and I am Dominican, so I come from a family of heavy drinkers. But everybody reacts to alcohol differently. Like, most of my friends, like, people in my friend group, are really fucking chill when they drink alcohol. They just, like... They get real, like, chill. It's almost like they're high, right? They just become, like, very lazy and relaxed and calm. They are calmer people. I have been around people that become very aggressive and violent when they drink alcohol. Very pushy, right? I've also seen people that get very depressed when they drink alcohol. That one's a weird one. Why would you drink alcohol if it makes you feel like shit? There was a guy... on the island when I was in Okinawa, where he got drunk in his room, and then we basically had to, like, talk him down from a very bad place emotionally that he was in, right? And I feel like if you're in a bad spot and then you drink, it's gonna put you in a worse spot. I don't think anybody who has been in a bad spot, drunk alcohol, been like, this is helping the mood be better. Like, no, it's not. It's really not. Alcohol is dangerous. I was in an entire year of classes that were basically just drugs and their effect on the brain. That sounds like a fascinating class. I think that might be a little too advanced for me, and I don't think that that's anywhere near my curriculum at all. But I would love to be in that class just to know, you know? Just to know. Because alcohol is, like, why are there so few laws on alcohol, but there are so many laws against the grass? And that's not me being biased either. I don't smoke, and I very rarely drink. I drink maybe, like, twice a month? Maybe 3 times a month? And by times, I mean, like, 3 days out of the month, you know? Because money, classic, man. Until they were able to legalize the weed, and then that became a whole ass industry, you know? What a mess. Damn it. But yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. Alcohol is a hell of a thing. Oh, this is like a Phoenix Wright case, bro. The security bot was locked in the locker because the security bot was a nerd, and it was recording everything that it was seeing from the closet, the desk, Jesus Christ, the locker. So that means that the robot saw the main character's dad doing his business, which means that he has an alibi, which means that he can't be the culprit. I played the first Phoenix Wright game, and then I tried to play the second one, but that first case is so fucking long that I lost interest in it. I fuck with visual novels, but damn, you know? Is this it? MegaMan. I don't have anything to say. I just wanted to say MegaMan. Oh, man. Yeah, the human brain is fucked up. And very complex and very delicate from my understanding of it. Wait, where am I going? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna look it up. So wait, that was gonna be my next question, is that... I had to pause to really gather my thoughts. If you study and actively, because you know how they say the brain is a muscle, right? If you study and read a lot and use the problem solving part of your brain a lot. Not saying it'll make you smarter, but will it help your brain be sharper, faster, stronger? Because I really feel like a lot of the past couple of years, I've been feeling like my brain has just been duller. Like it takes me longer to think, to formulate thoughts, to do shit, you know? But when I was younger, I feel like my thoughts were lightning fast, like instant. And the older I got, obviously the less education I was receiving, and it was just day in, day out, same shit, do your job. But now that I'm back in college, I see the value of that. You know what I mean? So anything to not be dull, because I hate that feeling. I hate the feeling of your brain just being cloudy and foggy. Also, I do need better sleep. That is, I my sleep schedule is awful. Neurons that fire together wire together. I like that. Violinists have larger areas of the brain where finger dexterity is linked. That's cool. The more you use certain parts of the brain, the stronger that part gets. So you're saying that what's the name of that game? Brain Age or whatever? You're saying that there is actual value in flexing the specific parts of your brain. Like if I wanted to be better at math, doing math a bunch will help the neurons that are for brain math solving will develop better. Is it? It's never too late, right? I'm 30. Is it too late to develop those? Yep. Okay, that's what's up. Nope. Okay, cool. That is actually really good. What you just said made me really happy. I want you to know that. Which means the less you use of other parts, the weaker they become. That makes sense. It really is like a muscle. Then why the fuck aren't we as a country really like stressing how important it is to flex your brain? That's crazy. Sheesh. Prosecutor Ito. Wait. We're gonna head to the control board success of the camera feed. What? Sorry, I'm looking at the I'm looking at the guide. I think I just have to go to the end. Oh. Well, good. It's right here. Your brain is always developing. It's very plastic. Has more plasticity when you're young, but it's constantly updating itself. Ah, you're referring to neuroplasticity. I like to make that joke without knowing too much of the context, though. Which is why it's easier to learn a new language when you're young compared to when you're older. Yeah, that's a fact. Definitely more difficult the older you get, but not impossible. Just takes more time and effort. Fine by me, man. Fine by me, as long as it's never too late, you know? Because I have seen this, dude. Have you seen the study? Because you seem pretty tapped in. Have you seen the studies that talk about how people's reliance on AI is basically bypassing the critical thinking part of your brain? Because instead of working through a problem yourself, you're just asking AI for the answer, and then it just gives you the fucking answer. So the part of your brain that is supposed to work through the problem is just not getting that exercise at all. I saw some again another article, but this one was like years ago, that using AI is akin to having like a small concussion in the impact it has on your brain. And I was like, "Oh, hell no." I don't like the sound of that. Maybe it's not as extreme as what I just said, but I know it's pretty bad. I know it's pretty fucking bad. I love talking about AI, and not in a good way. I mean it in a bad way of like, yeah, shit is bad. Shit is fucked. Have you seen the latest video generating AI platform? It's scary, dude. I saw a video of the current US president sitting alongside Abraham Lincoln and XQC in a limo. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's straight up impossible for the three of those people to ever be in a limo together. Also saw one of the president running, like jogging in the forest, and I was like, yeah, this shit is fake. No need to put a label on this one, Chief. I can spot the difference. Probably not that extreme, but it definitely impacts your ability to problem solve. That's fucking scary. I feel like if someone told you AI using AI makes you stupid, wouldn't you be horrified and not use it? I feel like I value intelligence way more than other people do. Cause I don't like the feeling of being stupid. I don't like the feeling of like the brain fog of like, oh, brain taking longer to solve problem, brain hurt when stressed. Like, no, I don't like that. Probably not that extreme. Okay. It's just like having someone else do your homework. It's not gonna help you. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good way to talk about it. That's fucking scary, man. I think it depends on how you use it. That's true. I've been using it, but not to like, don't give me the answer. Just help me put together a way to study. Use it a lot to put together templates and things, but I go back in and update the information appropriately. Yo, have you heard of Notebook LM? I swear this is relevant. I'm not just switching from topic to topic, but Notebook LM is cool as shit because it's basically you put in like the PDF to a textbook, or you put in like a chapter or a page, a screenshot, and then it'll spit out an AI thing. Matter of fact, you think I could just show you? This is like what I would describe as ethical use for AI because it doesn't give you the answers. It gives you a good way to study. It doesn't give you answers because it's not for problem solving. Let me show you. This shit is so interesting. I'm trying to show you one that doesn't have my college information in it. I think this one's fine. I wanted to show you my computer science one because it's so fucking cool, but I don't think that has my information. Let's do this one. Is this okay? I don't think this has anything to do with my college, so I'm gonna put it up. Check this shit out, man. This is so fucking cool to me, all right? Are you ready? So, Notebook LM, right? Google, blah, blah, blah. Cultural Anthropology Exam Review, Kinship, Class, and Religion, right? So, this is right here where it says add source. You could put in a Google workspace, like a whole Google Doc, put it in here, or link to a website, or even a YouTube video, or paste text if you have a copy paste. Let's say I upload the PDF of the entire textbook that we're using for the semester. That's this right here. Introduction to Anthropology. This is the whole fucking book, right? This is the whole book. Now, I ask it like, yo, I am taking an exam on economics. Give me the information from that chapter. I believe we're learning about economics for the next exam. So all I did was put that, and it has this, and it's going to take all the relevant information. I could have taken these out, but regardless, now it's going to give me like a whole recap of the chapter. That is not, I'm not saying that's sufficient, but there you go. Look, chapter 7, work life value, the economic anthropology. Yeah, this is literally what we're about to get into for class next week. Not this week, next week. It's still going. See? Poverty as a structural economic problem, blah, 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 blah. We did cover this a little bit. And if you think that's cool, I click on flashcards and I click on quiz, right? This is the shit that got me going crazy. It will generate a mock exam depending on how hard you want it to be. Look at this. Level of difficulty, easy, medium, hard. Number of questions, few, standard, more. What should the topic be? I actually did this. I was like, I'm having trouble with the various functions of lists and how they work. And then it made me a quiz that was purely on just lists. Like instead of a chapter, it narrows it down even further, and it gave me a question on that. In fact, let me show you this anthropology quiz 3 days ago. This is not about the shit that I just showed you, but this is just like, look, in the context of kinship studies, what does the term fictive kinship mean or describe? Relationship based solely on tracing descent. That's wrong. Relationship where individuals are defined as family based on intentional societal ties like godparenthood. Relationship formed through marriage. Relationship based on shared traceable common. The correct answer is B, right? But I'm going to pick a wrong answer on purpose. Look at this. Not quite. This refers to lineage or clan relationships, which are based on recognized descent, not on created non-biological family ties, right? This source material defines fictive kin as based on intentional relationships with godparenthood, compadrazgo, or other close societal bonds regardless of biology. So non-biologic relationships, familial relationships. And then if you don't understand why your shit is wrong and why this is right, I click on explain, it goes to the source and gives me the fucking chapter that shows you here's why you're wrong. Look at this. This is incredible. This is what AI needs to fucking be used for. Imagine how much easier, how much time it would have saved you to study this way rather than having to waste time looking shit up that is not relevant to what you're trying to find out right now. This might actually be the way to fucking learn. Also, I'm a dum-dum because I left my other, I had 2 tabs on. I had one tab that I was showing you, and then the tab directly next to it showed what college I'm going to. Stupid. I'm over here like, oh, I don't want to show what college I go to. Not that it matters. It's a good college. That's all we need to know. But very funny of me to just forget to do that. Oops. But yeah, that's pretty sweet. Good use of it. Yeah, it's actually really useful. And notice, it did not give me the answers. It was able to generate a quiz, give me flashcards, which we didn't use, but it gave me flashcards, and I could have just used that to learn, you know? Or let's say if you were to take the quiz a bunch of times, I feel like with how much you would learn from the quizzes, when you go to take the actual exam, you'd be like, oh, it's like taking this exam for the 5th, 6th, 7th time. You would probably actually crush the fucking exam because the material you're doing is so similar and familiar to the practice that you did. Practice exams are powerful because it makes it so that there are no surprises. Last thing you want to see on an exam is something that you didn't cover, because then you just have no way of, you know? And control. Ooh, bro, we're on a roll here tonight. It loops back to what you and I started this conversation with about test taking, right? About trying to mimic that environment, and that helps the brain recall that information. If you're taking a fucking test at home multiple times, and then you go to take the test, your brain's gonna be like, yo, it's just business. It's just right back to it, right? That familiarity is gonna make it so. I said familiarity like it's 2 words. Familiarity is gonna make it so that you do so good on that exam. We might have just cracked the code. Alright, so here's the good guy, Prosecutor Ito. But I lied. He was the bad guy. But why? Why would Prosecutor Ito be trying to frame our dad for trying to fuck with the judge tree comp? I do want to say MegaMan is an incredible world where probably like everybody has healthcare and all that. Education is affordable, and we have like really high-tech educational institutions and systems, right? MegaMan is also a hellscape where somebody could hack into, you see that train or the bus that we just took? Somebody could hack into that and then cause it to explode instantly. Or what's happening here, there is a city called Greentown, And in Greentown, they use something called the judge tree. The judge tree is an bear with me on this. The judge tree is an AI judge that takes information of a case and will deem if the person is guilty or not. Surely in a world where we can hack into shit willy-nilly, there are no consequences to this, right? Also, let me reiterate, the main character's dad is getting framed for trying to hack the judge tree. A very, very big no-no, right? The dad is he's guilty, as in like his trial, they're like, you're guilty. He's not, but you're guilty. And then the punishment is electrocution for 1 hour. What the fuck? That's why they encourage practice exams successfully for things like LSAT, etc. That's good, man. I think we really cracked the code. If we just take a lot of exams, the brain is gonna be like, ah, yes, I know how to do this. That's awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, I didn't plan for this or anything, but it is crazy to me how a lot of the really messed up stuff that happens in Mega Man, look, a lot of, I cannot believe this is the thing in this game. A lot of the things that happen in Mega Man are becoming more and more relevant and possible in our own society. I'm sure you guys have seen the article where people will try to use AI in order to draw examples of previous cases that didn't fucking happen. AI made up cases, past trials that didn't happen in order to prove a point. To say like, well, here's the legal basis for this. Here is the legal connection to this. Control, you sound really fucking smart. I don't know what your profession is, but clearly it has something to do with like the brain, biology, medical relate. I don't know, but I do know this. One of the homies that we have on this stream, I am blessed to have like a colorful cast of friends. He is a lawyer. He's also a VTuber, but he's a lawyer, and we talk about shit like this. He's the one who told us about this, where like AI will take a made-up case and be like, well, here's the precedent for this. Here's the precedent for this. Confidently lying to your fucking face. We live in a world where there is probably more lies and misinformation and like information manipulation than there is like real factual shit that we can learn. We're cooked. I'm looking through my YouTube because I wanted to share this with you too, right? Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna go on my YouTube real quick because I gotta share this. Hopefully the audio is loud enough. Let me actually turn it up just in case. This should be loud enough. I looked up the release date of Black Ops 7 when it was like a week before it came out because I forgot that it didn't come out yet. Right? I talked about. Here we go. Look at this shit. This is fucked up. About this on the Discord a little bit. Where, oh shit, look at that. Wish it was like a, oh, here we go. Perfect. It looked like a damn Persona cutscene. I talked about this on the Discord yesterday where I looked up Call of Duty Black Ops 7 release date, and I'll just show it on the screen, and this is the first thing that, bro. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 is a fictional video game that does not exist. The most recent Black Ops title is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which was released in October 2024. The search results for Black Ops 7 appear to form a fictional or hypothetical game, possibly a misunderstanding of a future game that has not been announced. Fictional game. There is no official Call of Duty Black Ops 7 game. Most recent title, Black Ops 6. What the fuck? It literally just lied in my face about the existence of Call of Duty Black Ops 7 a week before it came out. That shit was like, nah, that's not real. I work in law, and we've had issues where juniors have used AI on case law, and it just doesn't exist, which is why it's important to site check. Dude. So then you know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. It's scary, man. It's fascinating. It is interesting. But good lord, like, if you're looking something up, and the search result goes, yeah, here's what you're looking for. Now we have to take that extra step to make sure that the shit is real and verified. We're fucked. Uh-oh. The punishment will begin in 20 minutes. Oh my god. And then there's this guy who is way too eager to begin the punishment room attack. Yikes. I think ads just hit, by the way. It hallucinates, which is understandable, but you just have to be careful about it. It's so fucked up. You have to get permission from the judge tree. Show the judge tree the proof, stop the punishment. But if the judge tree has been hacked, how can we trust the judge tree to do the right thing, if that makes sense? That doesn't make any sense. Judge tree. Also, for all the times that the main character, who is like 12 years old, has gotten in the way of bad guys, why doesn't anybody just rush him? You just like fucking smack him, you know? I think he knows he's been had. Yep. What if he just lied? The story about your dad hacking was a lie, but you didn't fall for it, not even the trap in the security camera. Come to think of it, why did the punishment robot suddenly stop that time? Or was it that my traps were too easy? Oh, he was able to stop the security bots because he was in charge of it. Seriously, why doesn't he just take the book and clock Lan over the head? Wouldn't be very difficult. Your Navi skills, your dad and his brains, you stand to lose a lot when you have a lot. Damn, bars. You're gonna lose it all to us, the organization. That was because he failed in his mission. Failure is not tolerated in our organization. Anybody who fails is removed. That is our rule. Nice. That's why I cannot take back your dad's sentence. I think our chat is over. Do it, Judge Tree. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Yeah, see? The Judge Tree was hacked. Now everybody's guilty. Yay! Also means that, yeah, the security bots are about to go sicko. Somehow he's able to, like, just get to walk away, which is very funny, but... Oh yeah, it's like across the city. Like, imagine if the entire city of Chicago, all the robots were like, guilty, guilty, and tried to yank everybody together. What if somebody had like a pacemaker and they got zapped? That'd be pretty cooked, right? I'm trying to remember what the first bad guy's plan was, but I don't remember. Whatever, it's fine. I think I need a little sugar. I'm gonna eat this Kit Kat bar while I ponder what is happening in the game. Oh, my girlfriend likes Kit Kats more than me, but it is pretty good. I was stocking up on Halloween candy. Yeah, that's sweet. It's alright though. I need to import Dominican chocolate, bro. Dominican candy just hits better. Yeah, barbecue chips that actually taste like real ass barbecue. And it doesn't leave like the dust, right? I will never understand that about like American chips, where the dust on your fingers is like part of the appeal. I can only see it as the opposite, you know? I'm like, I hate this. Okay, so here's the... Oh! Please enter the password. The law governing net Navy rights is what law number? Okay. If it was gonna give me a prompt, I would be able to do it, but it's not. Pretty sure I know where to get the information. But that's okay. Let me make sure. Oh, the password is 153. Talk to the blue Navi in green HP, and he says the password is 153. There you go. I love Mega Man. If there was a game that was similar to this, like, not just the combat, but I'm talking about the RPG aspects of it, there is something so cozy about this. You know? I really do love these games. Ain't really much like it, unfortunately. 153. Hey, kitty. Kitty. I didn't realize he was there. You okay, Lava? Oh, jeez, he just jumped on my lap. Oh, you tricky boy. Alright, everybody, say hi to Lava. Say hi, baby. He's getting so big. Look, we had to get him a bigger collar. The kitten collar doesn't fit him anymore, so we got him a man's collar. Ain't that right, my boy? Mwah. You good, kitty? God, I remember when we got him, he had like the stupid little kitten face. Now look at him. He's chatted up. I mean, you're still growing, aren't you? You want a treat? Lava, you want a treat? He jumped on my lap. Look at his face. What is that face, dude? Are you sleepy? My God. I love this cat. You know what? Just for being a funny guy, I'll get you a treat, yes? Look at this. Now he's freaking out because he saw the treats bag. Meow. Would you like a treat? Would you like a treat as well? Oh, it looks like he's about to jump. He almost lost his balance on me. Alright, my handsome boy. One treat for you. Oh, nope, this hand. Oh my God. There you go. He got his treat and he fucked off. Meowing. Do you want a treat? Meowie. Meowie. She's not coming. I think she's too sleepy. Wish I could like turn the camera just a little bit to show you guys, but she's like chilling on the bed. Let's not bother her. Excuse me. Going back to AI thing briefly, I do find it a massive issue that people assume anything AI is generative AI, which it is not. Plenty of AI that's so helpful that isn't generative at all. Yeah, the AI that is used to draw on actual tangible information, right? Like the shit that I just showed you with Notebook LM, right? That's not generative. That is, I don't know the proper term, but it's drawing information that is there and presenting it to you. It's basically doing the searching for you, but it's not making shit up out of thin air. It gave me information that was in the book. It's basically just a search function. You know what I mean? But like a really good search function. Oh God. And the way people talk about AI as if it's like it is able to learn and do shit on its own, that's could not be further from the truth. It's not how it works. But that is a good way to sell people on it, if that makes sense. Yeah, people poo-poo it because they don't understand the difference. Isn't the White House doing like anti-AI Wait, no. Anti-AI, anti-regulation, where states are trying to regulate AI, and the White House is like, stop regulating AI. You're gonna pay hefty fines if you try to regulate AI. That type of thing. It's fucking crazy. What do you think you're going to do? I suppose you can access the judge tree from the control panel in front of you. My Navi judge man is in that tree. Of course it is. Kitty, are you trying to leave the room? They can close doors. Well, he's the one that closed the door. Now he's upset because it's fucking closed. Now I gotta go and open the door for him. Come on, kitty. Go nuts, Lava. Hi, Meowie. You okay, baby? Meowie. Love you, baby. Oh. It bums me out when she leaves the room. He left the room. He almost looked like he was trying to get to the doorknob, which is fucking crazy. Meowie. You want the treat? Meowie. Treat? Come here. Meowie. You want the treat? Come on, kitty. She's leaving the room. Meowie. You want the treat? Yep, she left the room. I feel so rejected when she does that. But she's always been Miss Independent and cautious. I gave up on justice a long time ago. Oh my god. Doesn't matter what we do or what rules we make, I lost my faith in justice. Damn. This guy's kind of spitting though. As long as there are humans, there will always be new criminals to take up the place of old ones. Unless you Death Note it. Maybe that's why this guy has the Light Yagami fit. He does look cool as hell. Alright. Yet another man to disappoint the main character by betraying him. This kid has been betrayed a lot of times. Alright. Huh? You will answer, why do you fight so hard against us? Oh. Yeah, that wasn't Judge Man or whatever the hell. Save game and get it. I'm the program in charge of the judge tree. Got a lot to say. Sure. Oh, don't step on the grass. Otherwise, you're breaking the law. That's crazy. Alright. This is basically like the puzzle, the ice puzzles in Pokemon. And you know what? Now that I say that out loud, it kind of makes me sad how Pokemon has really gotten away from doing puzzles. What the hell is coming round? Doing what? Pull an enemy to the front. Oh, I remember that card. Yuck. That'll be fun later. When I was a kid, man, Pokemon actually used to have really good and creative puzzles in their games. The older I got, what the fuck is that? The older I got, it seems like the further away they went from that design philosophy, I guess you'd call it. Oh yeah, that's the guy that fucking, he has super armor. Pretty cool if you ask me. Blast off! Machine gun is so cool. I think when I was younger, I really just didn't appreciate how good some of these chips are. Can I get this from here? Ah, oh, fuck me. Ah! That's not good. Yup. Oh, shit! I didn't know what the hell was gonna happen. Wait, what did happen? Oh. The defendant trample on the flower, trampling, returning steps. Is it gonna be like the defender will be punished by the big gavel? Uh-oh! Bonk. Got it. Damn. Now here's something interesting. If I already got bonked, what is stopping me from jacking out, which is the term, and then jacking back in with full HP? Especially since I probably... Do I have to do the puzzle over? Oh, you have to do the puzzle over. If that's the case, that mystery data was not worth it. Or maybe it was, because it doesn't matter. I'll make sure it won't happen again. I can collect this and get my shit off. See? Oh, he's so smart, everybody. Big brain puzzle, no hurt. Oh! And since I'm here, we may as well try to get more virus data. Blast off! I didn't think that was actually going to reflect. Because the reflect doesn't work on everything. Works on some things. Some tings. Take care of tings. We go this way. This one's a freebie. Step sword? What are you doing, step sword? Easy path here. Yeah. Data analysis complete. Kitties! Sometimes when I call them, they either call back or they come here. I just want to be appreciated. Oh, look who came! Hi, Lava! I love you. Fuck! Hi, kitty! Do you want another treat? Meowie! Let me shake the bag. Meowie! I had to hold it carefully because it has busted open before. Meowie! Here you go, Lava. For being my sweet boy, you get another treat. And then maybe he will hear her getting a treat and be like, I want a treat. I just gotta be nice to this motherfucker. I'll do that to get a treat. She just ain't the same, man. She been all fucking moody and distant from me, and I don't like it. At the same time, cats are very fickle, so I can't be upset. I don't know. I should look it up, though. Should be like, why does my cat hate me, sad face? It'll probably give me like, your cat doesn't hate you. You're not a big stinky idiot. And I'm like, but I am. I'm chopped. How do you do this? How do you do this? Wait. What the fuck? Wait, how do you do this one? Oh, I see it. I see it. Hold on. Yeah, I see it. For a second, I was like, but this one's impossible. It's deadass not. There you go. Not that these are challenging puzzles, but I do appreciate the attempt at making a puzzle. A lot of games these days have completely foregone the art of puzzle maxing. These days, bro. Damn, the art on that is incredible. These days, bro. Shazam! Uh-oh. The bees! Sound like Nick Cage. The bees! What do we got? Oh, easy peasy. A fork in the road. Prepare to be plated. I gotta keep looking around. Bam, bam. Optimal route complete. There you go. I wonder, if I play Brain Age, will that actually make me smarter? I guess the fact that it stresses me out while I'm doing it would probably help in some way. Optimal path incomplete. Oh, well. Well. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Ba-ba-dee ba-bum. I forget what Slash Man Soul does. Fuck it, I love that chip. I think Slash Man is just 2 range. It's nothing crazy. But I think that the collection of souls that you get in this game are better than in Psybeast, the Falzar. Alright. Oh, right. Oh, dead end! Haha. We got data that way. 1, 2. Ooh, this one's kind of tricky. Hold on. I can get that. And then I'd have to go okay. Optimal path complete. I think. Probably. Right? So you go boom. Immediately cut back down or you're gonna fuck it up. And then cut up. Collect the blue data on the way because we're cheap. This is an instant kill. Blast off. Damn. That shit made me look elite. Cornshot J. Methinks I don't have a use for that right now. Or do I? Jungle HP up. Speed up. Well, speed is incredibly irrelevant. Oh yeah. How do you feel, Mega Man? And then we got the patch cards, which are basically like little enhancers to the game, I guess you'd call it. The fuck is that? Attack 3, disables float shoes. Event cards. Oh yeah, the request function in this game. I completely forgot that was a thing. Double Beast W and Gregor X. Who the hell is that? Oh, Super Vulcan. I like that. Does this give you a card? I actually have very little familiarity with these. I mean, I kind of do want to. HP 200, Super Armor, B Power Attack, Shooting Buster, Triple Buster, Mega Folder 2. I mean, it doesn't say can only use once, right? Mod cards originally were e-reader cards. That I do know. Basically mods. Okay. Yeah, I was looking for the chips, not the cards. Oh, I mean, this is valuable. Roll 1, 2, and 3. HP 500. 4 full energies. I like that. 2,000. 30 bug frags. Cool. That's actually really nice. It's just oh whoa, whoa, oh, it gives you chips of people that you don't have access to. These are the characters from the other game. Ah, that's neat. Oh my god, Mamoru. Dad's debug, bug fix X, Iris, folder pack 2, tabs. Fucking spoilers, it shows you everything. 30,000? This motherfucker is rich. Good old Time Bomb. When I was a kid, I was really bad at this game, so I was a little scrub boy. I used to just use time bombs for everything. And that was how I would win the game, is just time bomb maxing. I'm not a kid anymore, I'm a man. So I'm able to build a decent folder now. At least that's the idea. I could still be pretty bad. Yeah, I know how to do this. Observe. Oh fuck! I had it right the first time. Patience truly is a virtue. Fuck it. We'll take the punishment. Instead of me having to do the puzzle over and over and over, we're gonna take the L. There you go. And the switch is already pulled, right? No, you gotta do it again anyway. I see. I got greedy. I thought that it was simpler than it was, even though I literally had the answer in my brain, and then I still fucked it up. It's okay. It happens. But seriously, if anybody has any game that is similar to this in any way, I would love to know. I know One Step from Eden is the big one that everybody references, but at this point, dude, if they're not gonna make a new Battle Network, I'm just gonna make it myself. What are the odds that I can make that game before Capcom? Wait a minute. It's not nearly as simple as I thought. Yep. I know there's One Step from Eden, and I know that there's always people in the Mega Man community basically making their own game, right? Fuck, these are good, man. I've never played a Mega Man game. The Battle Network series, to like keep it simple, the Battle Network series is like a spin-off of Mega Man, right? I have not played any Mega Man game, right? But I have played Battle Network, which is a spin-off that is very JRPG. So you beat the viruses in random battles, and then you get chips based off of what you beat, and then you build a folder. So it's like a card, it's a deck building JRPG, if that makes sense. They're also not very long, because when people say JRPG, they think long ass game with a billion lines of dialogue. I am very dialogue averse because of Genshin Impact, and I would still say that this series is pretty good about it. Also, the stories are pretty solid too. So there's the Battle Network series, and then there's the Star Force series, and then there is traditional Mega Man, Mega Man X, and Mega Man Zero, and then there's technically it's not a technically it's not a Mega Man game, but there are the games that have either been inspired by or made by the same people that made these games, right? Like, there's one series called Luminous Avenger. That shit is hype. Incredibly hype. And I think it was made by the same people that made Mega Man Zero, I think. It's, what is it, Inti creates? This has been a long time ago, so I don't remember it, because it's not relevant right now. But yeah, that first one, banger. Second one, really bad game. I did not like what they did with it. Like that one Kingdom Hearts GBA game, Chain of Memories. Yeah, actually, Chain of Memories is extremely similar, because there's not a lot of games that are like this. You fight enemies, you get chips based off of what it is that you fight, right? And then you build a deck from that. And then obviously the battles are technically active time because you just, when you're in a fight, you pick the chips that you're going to use. You get 5 per turn, and whatever chips you don't use, those spots will be saved on the next round, you know? That's actually a very good comparison that I don't think anybody's ever made. Berserk Bits game, but that's only slightly similar. Yo, I was tracking Berserk Bits. Did that come out? Zigzag, thank you for telling me. Hold on. I was tracking this. I guess it fucking slipped under my radar. They're trying to show me a live feed. I'm not trying to do all that. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, so this is Berserk Bits, right? Berserk Bits idle RPG auto battler chip collecting game that runs on your desktop. Yeah, so it's basically like an auto battler version of Battle Network. So it's the same but different, right? It just breaks my heart that there are just not many games that are similar to Mega Man. You got One Step from Eden, which I have on the Switch, not on Steam, but this is one of the closest games to this, but it's not a story game. It is it's a roguelike, actually. A really good one, don't get me wrong. A really good roguelike, but it's not the same. And then they made Duelists of Eden, which I think is the multiplayer one. These games fucking rule. Why are there not more games like it? Yeah, these games slap. Came out on the 20th? Ah, a fresh release then. And then there's always people who are in the community that are making their own. You know what I mean? But a solo project takes years and years and years, so don't hold your breath, you know? Oh yeah, so you see the black Navi standing in the middle with the green sword? That's Colonel. He was our ally in the previous game, and technically he should be a good guy. So why is he working with the bad guys? What's going on? What are you doing here, Colonel? You have an idea. Why don't you? He has a Russian accent, by the way. You know that if I am here, I'm not gonna do the accent. I am making an executive decision to not make the accent. This operation is under my command. Your command. Your command. You could say is Lance's dad in the punishment room because of me. Uh-oh. But seriously, why doesn't anyone just take a gun and, like, I don't know. I have a purpose greater than a sense of justice, standing on this side of the battle. I mean, we could fight both of them back to back. I feel very comfortable doing that. And because we're at the end of the fight, we're gonna go beast mode, which is the coolest thing in this game. Yeah, we don't fight him here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, Proto Man's gonna show up, I'm pretty sure. He's been lurking in the shadows of this chapter the whole time. So here's the other team leader, who has gotten stronger than ever. Let me point that out. Yup, there is a 4th Navi who is here right now. Oh, we're not gonna see him. Okay. Alright, back to this bozo. So thou art MegaMan. I shall be thy enemy. Look at this fucking dweeb. Thou shalt tie Colonel's hands no longer. Okay. Alright, but that's just a pipe dream. I can't forgive crime either, but I've never thought about destroying the whole world because of that. Hi, kitty! Meowie! Yeah, sometimes when I call her, she does come. You okay, kitty? He wants to jump on my lap again, but my body language does not allow for this. Oh, he's gonna try, though. Should I just let him be on my lap? Alright, come on. Come here, kitty. Lava. Up. Up. Come on. Come on. Up, kitty. Yep, come on. Good boy. Oh, you're getting so strong. It is kind of cool that he's doing that. I don't take this for granted at all. Oh, you're such a good boy. I wish you guys could see him. He's like snuggling up to me. Oh, you're so handsome. I could just put the camera lower, but that would fuck with the dimensions. What if I did though? What if I just went like... See, I'm already fucking with it. Oh god, what if it ends up all crooked and twisted and fucked up? Yeah, that accomplished nothing. The cat's right here. Aren't you my baby boy? Oh, you're such a good kitty. You're such a good kitty. Meowing. She's not coming. You okay, boy? Love this cat, man. Come here. Come here, Lava. Say hello to the people. Look at that handsome face. Oh, but he got the eye booger. He gets eye boogers like crazy. You want me to take that off for you? Come here. Come here. Not to pet you. I gotta take it off. Come here. Look at these eye boogers, bro. That is crazy. Ew. He got eye boogies like crazy. Why do you get those so much? Lava. He's so happy. Sorry, I just look at him. Look at this face. He's a little baby, aren't you? Aren't you, kitty? Alright, I'm gonna put you on the chair, okay? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Oh, I know, I know. I know. Don't be mad. I'm putting you on the chair. The no-no chair. Good boy. Who's your good kitty? Look at this guy. Look at what he's doing. No, do not jump on my lap. No, no, no. He was about to, I could tell by the body language, he was gonna jump on me again. I'm working, Lava. Oh my goodness. Alright, here we go. They are felons. Uh-oh. And now we get to enjoy this music real quick. God, they really don't do it like this anymore. We got ourselves a pretty good turn one. I hope you guys can hear the music loud enough, because it's really good. Should I just go beast out immediately? I feel like the answer is yes. Look how cool this is, man. I love this game. If they're giving me beast out, you best believe I'm gonna use beast out, you feel me? Got him. What do you got? He got a whip. Don't like that. I'm gonna save these for fire. Or wait, I'm so stupid. I forget what this does. I really do. Oh! Whoa! Dude, that's bitchin'! I forgot that's what that did. Come here. Oh, I fucked that up. Wait. Oh! Oh, you're getting clowned! And I believe 20, 40, 60, 30, 60, 90. This is a kill. That's a kill. You're dead. Was that damageless? I don't think that's an S performance, but yeah. Fuck off. I waxed him. I have been defeated. Nice. And then we judge tree it up. Get this bullshit out of here. That feels so good in my ears. Alright. Yeah, these games are cozy to me. Maybe because they remind me of my childhood, but seriously, they just feel so good to be in. Robots, electric arm strip zapping, blah blah blah. Why are they being so mysterious about who that is, as if it's not incredibly obvious? Me thinks it's very obvious, so I don't know what we're doing. Okay. I shouldn't have skipped that. I think this is Ito's sentencing. Pronounce the prosecutor Ito is guilty. He will be stripped of his title prosecutor effective immediately. Yikes. That boy had a salary too. Think about that. There you go. Ah ha ha ha. That is crazy though. Punishments like this at a school, it's better than the nuns with like rulers with samurai swords, but still. I'll admit this guy has a cool design. Vic? Well, okay, his outfit is nice. His face could use some work. Yeah, Ito messed up and got himself busted. I know, just a little more and Cyber City would have been ours. Prosecutor Ito may have fallen, but he managed to do what he needed to. There's no need to worry, our plan is still going fine. Forget about it! Oh my god. Who do you take me for? I'll get that program, you'll see. Barrel. Yeah, so he was the team leader for Battle Network 5, and now he seems to be working directly with the bad guys in Battle Network 6. In fact, it looks like he's the head honcho of the new bad guys. Bad guy teams in these games are always pretty solid, usually. The ones in Star Force 2 weren't all that to me, because it was like a very ragtag group, and the motivations were pretty crazy. But the actual powers in the context of that shit was amazing. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of cool. I'm glad we don't have this in the real world just yet. But in the world of Battle Network, they are able to control the weather through tech. So instead of weather forecasts, it's more like weather announcements. It's kind of nice. Expo Pavilion Operator Navi Selection Test will take place in Skytown. Gather here prior to the test. Skytown, perfect timing. Alright. I have no idea what he was watching. Is the chip chip store open? Yes, it is. Ah. Gundasol 1, that's a good chip. Air hockey. I think they nerfed it in this game because it was way too fucked up in the last one. Drill arm is always nice. Long blade is okay. Wide shot is nice. Django. Hit enemy with bike riding Django. Full cost. What the fuck? You tell me you could just get full cost? That's busted. Number ball. Last 2 HP digit. That's a good card, but dude, full cost being free like this is fucked up. Bum 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 bum. I'm tempted, but we don't have many N cards. I don't want to just buy 4 of these That'd be kind of funny. And then I'm pretty sure this is how you just get any chip. Boomer. Recovery, get on, anti-sword. Cool. And as always, check this shit out. Okay. You can get some cool stuff from this. I do stand by that. There have been times where I've been spamming this and I've gotten good shit from it. I think that's how I got full cuss in Battle Network 3. And I was popping off. I was like, let's go! I fucking love gambling. Look, going round. That's the one that pushes them back. I have the one that pushes them forward. This shit rules. Oh, little boiler. I don't remember how that works. Vaughn! What the fuck? Is the game over already, my man? How you doing tonight? Where you at? Where you at? Are you home? Do you want to play some Unite? Are you home? No, but in all seriousness, how you doing, man? Are you still at the game? At El Gameo? Longsword L. Oh, son of a bitch. It ain't until 7:30? Oh, 7:30 your time? Then that shit is in like 3 hours, bro. Are you gonna get some hot dogs? I don't know where the game is taking place, but you better check if it's like sponsored by like the Nathan's Hot Dog Arena or some shit. When I watched the Mavs play last night, it was in the American Airlines Arena. Ooh, hit 3-panel area around closest enemy. That looks like a fun chip. But it's a K chip. Don't really have many of those. Oh yeah, the lottery tickets. Sponsored by Oscar Myers. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. Is that showing how old I am? There used to be a song, bro. Did you know that? There used to be a song. Battle Venom vs. Subway Spells are cheese codes. Cheese codes. Airwheel, Aquaman, Bamboo Lands, Blastman, Bizzard Ball, Body Pack, Busta. I'm gonna put the Busta Pack so that we can bust more efficiently. 1 9 7 9 0 4 2 0. Send it. Bust Pack. Now we can bust max all over the place. Charge Man, Circle Gun, Colonel Army. Colonel Army's a star chip? That's cool. 8, 9, 2. What you up to, Vaughn? How are you spending your day? Dude, let me tell you right now, I am so sorry that, like, by the time you hit me up, because we were going to play Unite, I literally ran out of time, bro. Like a fucking Cinderella story, truly. Deathmatch. What the hell is deathmatch? Why would you name a card deathmatch? 3 8 1 1 6 4 4 9. I have very vivid memories of being a kid and putting in these codes. Oh wow. Deathmatch is called Geddon. I can see why they changed the name. Element Wrap. Full energies, don't care, don't care. Boring. Program for beat, program for rush. Spin green, spin yellow, spin red. Tomahawk Man. It breaks my heart, bro. Tomahawk Man is just not available to me in this one. Ooh, recovery 300. That's wiggity. Rush beat, Mega Boomerang, which is just Boomerang but cooler. I think that's all I kind of wanted to get from this for now. What the hell is Element Wrap actually? 087893969. 087893969. Oh, Element Trap. That's different. I actually don't know where they're playing. Might be the AT&T Stadium. I do, in fact, bust when I win the lottery. Imagine. Bro, if I won the lottery, nobody would know. I would disappear off the face of the planet. There would be signs. But still, you know? Potentially get area grab chip from it, but the odds are so extremely rare. I swear to you that I've gotten area grab star from the chip thing. I swear to you. I'm not gonna like look up previous games that I've done, but I'm so certain that we got that. Bro left me the glass slipper, even got the Latios too. Dude, like while I was warming up my Latios and it was really good. Unfortunately, I'm on master rank, which means that the competition is quite fierce, but we would have had a good time. We would have certainly had a good time. Trap enemy and attack with element. Okay, I'm assuming this attacks everybody. We don't really need Buster Up. We don't really need double shot either. Let's put on fucking where is it? We got it earlier. Yep, full cost. Yes, sir. Iron Shield, Yo-Yo, Barrier, Thunder, going round. So we have going round and coming round. That's fun. That's very fun. Time to D-rank? No, we'll just play casuals if you want. What happens if we both play together and then set it to ranked? Does the game just crash? Because that game runs like shit. It is a free game though, so I guess I don't care, but damn. I don't think it'll let us, I figured. As expected, typical Nintendo, stopping people from having fun. Sigh. White capsules are pretty strong. I don't think I need 3 fucking attack plus 10, so let's replace it with the capsules. The capsules lead to more damage anyway. Colonel Army, I'm pretty sure I need physical items for that, so we're not going to put those in either. Code. And code. We got A's, F's, and roll. I could even take these out, but whatever. Air shot, I don't give a shit about air shot. Give me A's, F's, or R's. Spreader 2. Oh, that's not a bad chip. Give me A's, F's, or R's. Not that many A's. We could put Spreader 2 over air shot. And F, B, C, D, E, F. Well, shit. The boiler is a damn F chip. 3 panel forward, kettle attack, attack plus. I don't know what that means. But we'll put it on the list. Hell, I might replace it for the fucking spreader. Because colorless or codeless chips are pretty nice. AFR. Damn! But that's not worth it. That's really fun, but that's not worth it. I could put good old S chips in, but I don't want to do that. Hell, I could... No, because I like my A chips a lot. I like my A chips very much. This is a nice little folder. Nothing too crazy. Tornado, machine gun, energy bomb, reflector, fanfare, air shot, energy bomb. Are there any of these that would be valuable for me to put on? Nah. I think we're good. And then let's cust on MegaMan. Gotta go meeting up with the Unk before we head out to watch our team get lectured. Oh no. Best of luck, bro. Seriously. You'll need it. No, but seriously, have fun, man. Have fun. Went to the damn Sixers game, me and the girlfriend, the other weekend. That was so much fun. What? Wrong place. I went to the wrong place. This shit looked like Captain Planet, bro. We were at the sea place, then we went to the grass place, and now we're going to the sky place after accidentally clicking on the sea place. Oh shit, I almost spilled my cup of water. Oh, I saw my life flash before my eyes. I just avoided a catastrophe, y'all. I grabbed my phone for something, but I don't remember what. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I had a delivery. Let's see. Alright. New place. Here to take part in the selection test. Email. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. Skytown is 30,000 feet in the air. Okay. This is water, right? Yeah, it's water. Surely this can't be abused and do something really dangerous. You know, I probably should start grinding out money. Air so thin, faint must. Yeah, we're like 30,000 feet in the air. Why would you... What is the practical purpose of having a city this high up? What the fuck? Yeah, and these are cool too. The fan represents how much wind the city is gonna get. The AC is cool. The fucking heater is heat, obviously. And then this shower head is basically how much rain the city is gonna get. They can control the weather via those little items that represent the actual control system. You know how fucking cool that is? I love the concept of this on paper, but that is terrifying. Who decides what the weather is gonna be like today? Wow. It's so cool, but also, I don't trust anybody to use this properly. What a shame. What a shame. No, Mick. Alright. Find and talk with the judge to begin the test. Alright. Mr. Weather. When you stop, please go down the small set of stairs there. Send it. You are taking the test as well. Good luck. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure that's another good guy, but I don't remember seeing them this early. That is a super cool looking character too. Homeboy in the purple pants. Oh, this guy. Damn, this is a pretty important place then. What's good, Mr. Weather? Okay. You can ask the Navi where you jack in if you forget. Okay. How do I get in again? Bum, 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 bum. Test will now start. Good luck. Follow this walkway to the end where it will lead you outside. Once you're outside, follow the road to a spacious area. A dish antenna, you can go on the net. Pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, look at this. Why would you put a city damn 30,000 feet up in the air? Oh, the good card trader. Why the fuck was I spending my time on the bad one? I'm such a dunce. Observe as I get the rarest chip. Observe as I get the rarest chip in the game on my first try. Send it! Here we go, baby. Okay. Okay. Icy day. Okay. Come on, baby. Oh my god. I'm gonna blow my head off smooth. Come on. Burning square 1. Press A to burn a 4-panel square. I don't remember how to use that, but that's not too shabby, right? And it's a P chip. I hope we get good P chips. Was I supposed to jack in on the antenna, dumbass? I'm not telling him though, he's part of the competition. Yeah. Send it. Let's get back to... Damn, I didn't realize what time it was. God. Let's get back to Sky Area. If you would you like to trade HP links? Oh, yes! I hope I did this with a green comp. Bum 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 bum. Vulcan 3? That's actually really good here. Hold on, we need this. The fuck? Bum 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 bum. We'll get rid of a reflector for that. Hell yeah. If I had all Vulcan 3s over reflectors, I would do it. Oh my god, I forgot about this guy. Yes! The little bomber. Oh. Send it. Oh shit. Like, what is happening? I forget how to fight him. Oh my god. That is lovely. I remember you. I hope I get his chip if he has one. Oh, that made me happy. Let's hopefully we'll be able to get him. There's plenty of game left. I'm sure his shit'll pop up somewhere. All right. There he is. Boom. Boom. Technically, he's just machine gun, but more annoying to fight. It's not like he's like special. He's just funny. He's a funny little guy. Look at him. Nice. Get me. No, not quite. Wait, what? Oh. I had a fucking Best Buy notification and I thought it was important. It's dead ass not. I don't know what the S stands for. Oh, shop. Duh. Bubble wrap. Isn't bubble wrap a chip that I can put in a code for? No. I thought it was. Mine is always powerful. Poison Seed, Grab Revenge, Neo Very, Bug Arse Sword, use Bug Frag with Dark Sword. Hell no. Hell no. If there's any chip that I would use in this, it's mine. Because mine is cool. Boom, bam, 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 bob. Send it! Love it. Oh, baby. Come on. That's fine, too. I think they just sense 3, sense 3. End of sentence. Oh, this fucking guy. Okay. It's actually kind of... Let's do it big. Let's do it crazy. Ah! You fucker. It's not what I was trying to do. But that was pretty well done. Black Bomb plus Heatman. Oh, love it. This game just makes me happy. Isn't the test this time a little too hard? There's no way I can win. Observe. Oh, never mind. Boom, bam, bop, bop, bop. Send it. Nice. Feels good, man. Maybe these guys don't have a chip. Little airplane pilots. I hope they do. I would love that. But maybe not. Not everybody has a chip. Ooh. That's some real bustas. Let's go Slash Soul. Just cuz. Bum 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 bum. Ow! I took that hit to the dome for no reason. Magnum, instead of it being a roll call, you try to land on their toes to wait to someone that endgame ship, the virus being in the graveyard area. What? Then it's kind of crazy that the game gave me the burn square off the trader. Huh. I mean, 100 damage. The problem is I can't use it really because it doesn't really mesh with my folder. Boom, bam, 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 bam. Send it. Even the music to this game makes me sad. Like, not sad in a bad way, like sad nostalgia. Excuse me? Freeze. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. What is happening? I can't believe how slippery that guy was. Oh, I remember hating this virus as a kid. Hopefully now that I'm a man grown, I fare a little better against this thing. I remember hating this virus. Yep. I remember why. Ah! Whoa! I forgot they can do that. I forgot they could do that. Yep, still sucks. Still sucks. Got a lot of A's. Vulcan. Let's try this. Ah! Uh-oh, ah! I got locked into place. Oh, I'm bitch made. Let's try that again. Boom, bam, bop, bop. And we could slash soul just in case. We won't get two-pieced here, don't worry. Move up. Oh, you fucker. Taking it too easy. Boom, bam, bop, bop, pow. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Love yo-yo. Now we're talking. Well, not really. That only kills one, not the other. And this is the group that is very annoying. Damn! Hunting his ass down. These fucking guys. I think this is what messed me up. Nope. You. Ah! That went about as well as I thought it would. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, it doesn't matter if I do this fast or not. I just need to do it. Bum 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 ba-da-dum. Alright, here we go. Cause this group isn't even that bad. It's just the fact that a homeboy in the back is... He's not easy. You kinda gotta use your noggin. But wait, I have a devilish idea. That's what you like to see. Win card Bravo. That means that there's still 3 more of them joints to go. Oh boy. We're on a bit of an adventure now. Alright. Does this count? I need to experiment with this chip. As soon as anybody uses anything, will it work the way I think it does? Yes, it is. Fuck yeah. That is a really powerful chip then. The moment anybody does any elemental attack, it just shoots them up with an element. Don't mind if I do. I don't exactly know how the scarecrow works. I'ma light his ass up, see what happens. Okay. That's tough. I'm pretty sure he heals when he gets hit by lightning, and then he shoots lightning at you from the mouth. But it's been a long time, so I don't, you know? It's been a long time. Oh no! God, the virus distribution in this game is wonderful. Like, these are good enemies, you know? Damn near made the greatest hits of ah! I was right. So he heals, right? Oh, he heals all the way the fuck up. Okay. Got it. Wait, let's try this. And then this, and then this. I think this works the way I think it does. That didn't work the way I thought it did, but a different way. A better way. Probably gonna have to jack out because I missed one. Bop, bop, bop. And Heat Soul. Unlucky day. Are you a tourist? This guy for sure. No. Why Sky Area gotta look like that? Oh. Oh, look at this. Woo-ha! Kinda did that pretty stupidly, didn't I? Ah! Go up! No! Go up! Go up! I hate that guy. I was waiting to line him up. Well, let me try to at least get the Scarecrow chip then. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum. I just remembered what the next soul is gonna be in this game. And in my opinion, it's one of the coolest ones. Easily. Easily one of the coolest ones. Bum bum bum. Hell yeah. We're going aggro. What the fuck? I forgot that it has the 3 range on it. That's my fault. It's okay. That is 100%. I forgot that's how that worked. Alright. Luckily, the game doesn't game over if I fail this, but still. 10? Good heavens. Oh, wow. Light work. Oh! Alright, we'll end stream as soon as this fight is over. Hello! Delivery's coming in like the next 20-30 minutes, supposedly. Yeah. You hungry? I'm famished. No, seriously, I'm hungry, man. Nothing. I'm like a snake. I only eat once a day in the evening. I don't know. What do you want? Let's see. Ew, look at this distribution. This ain't it. Wait, actually, look at this damage. Blam! That is so strong. Plus 50 if it's the same element. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we'll go Heat Soul because it's funny. We gotta get rid of that the log throwing guy. Oh, he hides behind him. That's what he's doing. Ow. Ooh! I was locked in. Fuck. Roll, 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 roll. Where's roll? Where's roll? I need roll. I cannot believe this. I can't reach him. Roll? Please. I need roll. At least he's easy to dodge when it's just him. Where the hell is roll? There we go. Roll 2 even. My hero. Oh my god. He's so diesel. That's very impressive though. Oh wow. This game escalates in difficulty very quickly, doesn't it? I have to hit him fast. No. Woo! That was close. Yeah, these are strong enemies. These are not like regular dudes. We gotta play really carefully. Any one of these will actually like kill me instantly. Alright, roll it up for some easy health. I'm really scared of the punching guy because he doesn't, like, if he hits you, he doesn't stun you. So he'll just go bop, 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 and each one of those hits is probably gonna do like 50 damage. If I had to guess. I'm not trying to find out. Oh boy! Oh my god, he's so fast! These guys are so fast. My brain is not in battle mode right now. These guys are super fast. I can't get myself locked into an attack either. You see how fast they're attacking? Oh my god. Was that 7? I might be in trouble. Hold on. We're gonna get fishy right away. What? This guy's crazy! His opening move was the fucking... Oh! I keep getting locked into an attack. Ooh! I'm not mentally prepared for this. Okay, element will help me a lot here. We can do element, this, and then this. And technically, that should be game. That should be game. As soon as the corn attacks, it's over. Attack me, corn! That is a powerful chip. Oh no. Hell no, fuck this. Hell no. For those who don't know, the reason I'm going into Side Beast mode, your normal chips do way more damage in this form. Yeah. Hell no. That was hard. That was actually really hard. So we got win card B and win card D. Which means that we're missing win card A and win card C. Methinks we'll call it a day for now. I'll save twice even. That'll be it for today. I forgot how challenging the game could be sometimes. But also, those were some pretty hard fights for, like, how far into the game we are, because we weren't even that far in. But alright, next stream will probably either be maybe a little quick one on Sunday, or we do one on Monday, as usual. Regardless, have a good night, everybody. Have a good weekend. I'll see you.